Welcome back to SnowRunner. We have some good news, right? Michigan is 100% complete. So let's go to Alaska. The harsh Alaskan wilds were always a desirable, if difficult, target for many oil companies. These days, an oil tycoon by the name of Blackbird has laid their claim on the large deposit of the black gold hidden deep under the snowy plains. Gathered with oil rigs and covered in an integrated web of petroleum lines, the region is still a constant source of new challenges for the company and with them the employment for freelance truckers. Well, let's go over here though, directly towards this. Then we are going to scout around, and then we are going to start. Beautiful new map though, beautiful. Let's go. I'm very curious about this place, so I am pumped, dude. I think we might actually need a snow wheels cover, chains, but for now, I think we are, well, let's just be a little bit cringe, Gucci. But it's nice and slow snowing though, I like it. I like the place already though. Although I'm a little bit petrified right now, I'm playing on an OLED monitor. And to be honest, we might be suffering here a little bit by burning with all the white, Yeah, we are definitely sliding around. Oh yeah. Lots of eyes on the road though, I love it. Ooh, yeah. All right, so it really gets to the the traction and everything. We better be very careful about it. But I'm sure we can manage though. It is a nice challenge though. I'm smiling, I'm grinning. I love the landscape, like what it is. One of my favorites. So, cannot go wrong, in other words. And by the way, if you want though, right, don't forget to subscribe. You will really make me happy with it. Maybe a like though if you don't want to subscribe. But if you do like my content, subscribe so you can easily find my channel, right? There you go. Let's just have a little look-see around. Sweet. Yeah, I think we will go back. Nah, we will go back and pick up every mission that we can find too, right? I find it very important. Look in the mountains. Yeah, let's do it. Let's be very important here, right? Just picking every mission up so we can prepare a little bit advance. And it's just like we have to do it only once. Well, it was around here that I noticed that the NVIDIA drivers I had on was really lagging. I had a couple of million skip frames though, and I don't like that for my Let's Play. So it's good that we just Alt F4 out of the game and started a new, right, But my, oh my. It's good that you don't have to see that, right, Always check drivers and everything. Yeah. But it's good. Now we are back on track. Everything is working. I am very happy. By the way, I have a new microphone, by the way, the M47X, and we have a Go XLR, so the voice is different than my very first episode of Michigan, and I believe tomorrow the delivery is adding another preamp though, so that's going to be even more helpful for me being able to fine-tune my voice towards how I sound real-like and how it's captured very nicely. Well, I do know that there are technical people on my channel, though, that do like to have these upgrades of, updates for my channel whenever I get some new hardware or whatsoever. But there you go, there you go. It's a Triton, Fathead, not Germanium. Ooh, I don't know. I will show you guys once it arrives, probably, right, you know. Today is not my day. First, I get attacked by a bear. Well, that's very bad, though. While I was crossing the river. And then, when I escape, I realize I've lost all my cargo. They must be in the river. Can you get them for me? Alright, sir. Oh boy, can you imagine, though, huh? I have seen a freaking bear attack a car before. Yeah. Let's just say the car was even said that it was made out of of aluminium sheets and everything, because that car did not stand a chance, though. It was nothing like the old Tekken games, but you know, it is something else to see. They are so strong, man. Wow. All right, a little update. Let's see. We did get that. Cement is over there, which is okay. We have to... Oh, so these are the little oil lines, right? You know, very interesting. Or gas pipes, probably all around here. Now, this is the station, fuel station, log station. And we have this over here, stuck in the mountains. Okay, these are the same. And then we have something over here. That's a lighthouse, I assume. Okay, we got the docks. Interesting, interesting. So I think we might go like this, though, right? You know? Yeah, something like that. On the road again. By the way, guys, if you do know a nice song that I probably might not have heard before, or just something like that, please recommend it to me. I'm in the mood of some... You know, like some walker music, right? You know, some country western, maybe some classics, you know. I don't know. Just something with some good vibes, you know, that you might listen to while you're hunting or, you know, like working, this type of job, trucking, something like that, you know. You know what I mean, right? Oh, less chance. Gas station. Okay. That is something that we might keep an eye on. I know that we can buy a truck that is especially for surface stuff. So we definitely might do it. And while we are here, why not just be smart and take the chance? After all, it's a less chance, right? I have to say though, Michigan was rough, but nothing compared to this right now. Oppa. We've got an emergency. A group of scientists went into the mountains on an expedition and they must have gotten trapped after the storm. There's a reward for anyone that can find and return them safely. Alright, let's do some bounty hunting now. And because it's an emergency though, I will, if I can, I will do it directly with this beautiful Jeep, man. There's at least a lot of room for them on the back, and if it's well, if it's 2, then you can actually rest and lie down a little bit, and if it's less, then you just have to sit upright. Oh, nice. Very nice. Oh, is that what I think it is, boys? I think that is what I think it is. Is it on the map? It is not on the map, though. Right in the high gear. Right back to automatic. Right back to the low gear plus. It is what it is though. Nice, another beautiful upgrade. You know, this makes me just so happy, right? You know, stronger trucks after all, man. It's getting me up in the morning. Oh, not available for current truck. No kidding, Sherlock. International Caterpillar Dairy Longhorn Aramatsu Forester. Nice. Royal BM17 and Freightliner. Alright. Bayerische Motorenwerker, ja. Oh yeah, this is difficult. Look at that though. We are deep pushing in here. Right against the current. We can do it though. Got the power. Alright, I'm not kidding right now, alright? I had 4 different driver crashes. OBS has been screwing me over, you know, as if I am a cheap, you know, for free tonight. Not normal behavior though. I'm not sure what it is, but drivers right now, today, are driving me insane though. But yeah, you know, we are very close to the scientist over here. As you can see, we have to go over yonder. And I'm not sure how he got there though. He must have had one heck of a pickup truck or whatever. But off we go, off we go. Hopefully we have it right now. I had to restart my PC 3 times. And this is just absolutely insanity though. We lost a little bit of footage on my way towards here, but that's about that though. I mean, not a big loss, right? You know, not a big loss at all. But as a content creator, bad drivers are a little bit of a nightmare though, one might say, right? You know, for OBS recordings, editing, because it can nuke an entire file and then you have to do everything again though. But it's part of the job though, right? You know, it's a dirty job, but somebody got to do it. Oh, if you guys like Fallout 4, no commentary, check out Crazy Peggy's channel. You can go to my main page, scroll down, and then you can find her channel there. She's doing no commentary for the first time. Well, first playthrough ever, so, you know, just check it out. And totally the other way. Let's just go there. Oh yeah. There it is though, right in bird's eye view. Alright, so far. Not good. At least we have an autonomous one. Really, we can just not reach that one, huh? It would have made it so perfect. Sure, flippity dippity, dabbity doo. But so far, everything is nice and stable, man. I'm a happy dude right now. Oh boy. Show task. Yep, start tracking, of course. I'm not 100% sure. Oh, okay, just in the camp. That's not going to be too bad now, is it? Shall I just go YOLO? I think I will just go YOLO. YOLO slowly down there. Slow. Slow, my boy. Yeah. Okay, full gas right now. Okay, we got it. Sometimes you just gotta send it, right? Okay, let's go right over to the water. And then we will be fine. I cannot wait for Roadcraft though. I really want to play Roadcraft ASAP though. But we first have this game though, and I want to focus on SnowRunner, then Expeditions, and then Roadcraft. So I will be very late with Roadcraft though, but it's going to be worth it though, ain't it? Well, I'm sure they have freezing though. I hope they have warm water in here. Thank you. Word has already spread about what you did. The local radio and TV reporters have started showing up, so don't be surprised if you're asked to do an interview. Sure thing, no problem, man. You know, just go to a company, you know, a little bit of a commercial. Why not? Deliver to the house, huh? Bags of ice. Ah, I see. Yes, of course. By the way, the bags of ice, do we have to pick it up or do we just have to... Yeah, we do have to pick it up with a crane. Alright, that is no issue for us. I think we are going to be a little boat for now. Yeah. Hoppa. Thick ice. That's some very thick ice, by the way. Beautiful. Let's just go down here. And... yeah, nothing will be wrong though, right? You know, just a little boat tour. It's a tight fit though, but I think if someone can fit through here, it's my fat ass, so... Hoppa. Oh yeah, let's keep on pushing though. Remember, it is not made for this car at all though, but... I like a challenge though, huh? Oh, this one might be way too small. It might be, huh? It definitely is. Come on. Just go push over it. You can do it, my boy. We can do it. Yeehaw! Oh yeah, this feels great, man. This feels really nice. A little bit of victory over nature. The camera is a little bit of a mess though. Oh, look at that though. We have to fix that bridge too. I wonder where we might pick this mission up. Ah, maybe right over there. Although I doubt it because... Huh. Here we go. Local authorities need a driver. They've got a metal bridge that needs some serious renovations. You'll need to haul the necessary supplies out there so work can begin. Pay looks good. Alright, not bad. The pay looks good. That is always that we want. Ooh, I've never seen one of these in real life. Moose crossing. Alright. Ah, look at that. This is the haven. Nice. Let's just go there to the docks and then let's see if there are some extra missions that we can pick up. Something might pay for us, right? You know? Ooh. And still I hit it. Okay, we've got some trailers there, but so far no mission. So let's turn around and let's keep on going. Actually, I should not call it a mission, right? I should call it a job. Got a detour to the left. But we will ignore that right now. We have to go to the tower and let's see if we can find some unlocks or anything like that. But by the way, you know about roadcraft still. Do you know how genius that move actually is, right? Because we keep hauling, we keep doing everything already. And that would be a logical next step though. But now I wonder what will be the one after that. Like managing other drivers? Maybe. Construction work? Like building a town? That will be more logical though, right? Because right now we can make roads, cables, sewer systems, you know, like pipes and stuff like that. The next step would actually be building, right? You know, like bricks, buildings, or wood, or whatever. It will be very cool. Can you imagine making your own town? How nice will that be? And then later on, you might have some massive, beautiful projects. We are out of gasoline almost, but we have plenty. Oh, that's a nice place to be. Come on, admit it, right? You know, can you imagine being up there, freezing your ass off? That would be very nice. Now let's see, we got an upgrade right over yonder. We got lots of here, rock falls, missions that we might pick up. Then we have something over here too. Scout flatbed, but why? Well, we will see why it is so glowy. Then we have something here, the Royal BM17. We don't have that yet. And lots of beautiful missions here and there. All right. Let's do some refuels. To be honest, I kind of learned my lesson. Maybe we should buy, in our next opportunity, a little scout trailer for extra fuel. I think that might be a very smart thing of us to do. Because, man, exploration is very slow around here. Especially the way how I'm driving here with the corners. But in general, it is much slower than it was in Michigan. Getting dark already. As you can see, the stars are forming up above. So I'm not sure what we do need it for, but there's probably a mission, right? And I believe there are some working tools or whatever. The local authorities are looking for folks willing to volunteer to help with a nasty rock slide. The job is well paid, the request is urgent, so get to it. Alright, sure man, you know, I'm very happy with these jobs. We got 2 of them on both sides. Not bad. But I believe we might actually need this one too, right? You know, to activate it. Now, we kind of want to go like this and take that, but technically going like this would be better. Yeah. Well, apparently there's music in the game and it was muted from the get-go. Right? So it's, I'm just happy that it's back, you know. I'm really happy. Right at my fingertips, we have a sweet little upgrade. Ooh, engageable all-wheel drive. An all-wheel drive powertrain that can provide torque to all connected wheels on demand. Now, for which one is it? The Caterpillar CT680. Isn't that giant one? I think it is though, right? I think it is. Oh, it is the one that is actually very freaking good for delivering gasoline. Yes, I believe that is that one, right? You know, the one with the fire, well, not the fire service, but that can be painted as a fire truck. But It's just a massive service car, which is lovely though, because we do need some gasoline everywhere. Come on, little trees in the way. Thank you. These tires are so good for the snow, but a little bit of mud. Yeah, it's goodbye though, huh? Goodbye, massive chances. As you can clearly see, I will go back to mud tires though, if the map has way more mud problems than snow. The issue though with the mud is that you really can get stuck so deep in it compared to the snow, as far as I did see. But I might be wrong though. It might just be equally painful. Do you hear that? Far, far, far away, I did hear a group of wolves howl. That's nice. There's actually, you know, like distance in it too. It gives it a little bit of a feeling like they are really migrating here and there, you know? Something like the Call of the Wild. A new truck discovered, the Royal BM17. Yeah, we gotta haul this big boy. Oh boy, yeah, we definitely gotta haul that one out, right? Because I don't think it is drivable. Yeah, it is. Wishful thinking, my boys. Change truck, there you go. I think, well, yeah, we do need mud tires though. Well, I'm going to bring the Yar back towards here, or maybe set it up for driving towards here. And then I really want to fix the bridge, and then we can pick up the other one, right? You know, or we have to go through there. Now, bridge repair. What do you need? Metal beams. Now, where can we get the metal beams from? Ooh, well, that's a very long... Oh, and there. So we technically have to go through there once, or we have to go through here something first. Huh. Difficult choice, difficult choice. Yeah. Well, for now, let's just keep scouting though. Interesting. Do you see that? That must be... Yep, indeed. That must be the extra job. And I think the best way will be just by the normal road. Yeah, I'm going to definitely go back to mud tires though, because good ain't good enough. Yeah, it has to be excellent though. I better go through, well, problematic through the snow than through the mud for so long. I'm sure we just have enough to go back to the what do we call it, right? Gas station, and then we probably have enough to actually go back to the garage. Well, we have more than enough from the gas station out, and then we might go scout a little bit further. I think we should do that right now. Decent of rock slides. Well, that's bad, dude. Yeah, I think we are going to do that. It makes more sense, right? You know, because this will just take way too long for us to explore. And we are going to focus on scouting first. Yeah, that makes even more sense though, by finishing my sentence. Let's go, boys. Though I need a cup of coffee probably, right? You know, maybe some protein coffee will do me good. I do see a job there. Let's go grab it, boys. By the way, do you like the wide camera? The 120 POV? Right, you know? If so, do let me go. Do let me go. If so, do let me know. If not, do let me know. Well, hi there. Any chance of a ride? Need to get to a trailer park to handle some business. My boy, what type of business? But I can't remember where it is. I have a general idea of the location, but nothing concrete. What do you say? You sound like a freaking assassin, my boy. Yeah. He sounds like an assassin, doesn't he? I don't know, man. Either... Well, hi there. That could be a female. Then she is... assassin. And... That's okay in my book, though. Not for me personally, but... I rather drive one of those to a guy than... the one that is actually going after your, well, life. Makes sense, I think. I hope. Got a new job over here, boys. Local authorities just sent out a request for volunteers to take care of some downed power lines. Ooh, very difficult though. Very dangerous for volunteers. Sounds pretty serious. They'll cover the cost and make it worth your time. I'm so tempted. I am so tempted though. But we have to go back here. We have no choice. Well, we are back here at the garage and I still want to see what is over here. I think it's a very important thing to do. Even check over here, right? You know, in between. Even check over here because I don't want to skip here anything either. Can I see something right now on the map? Not really though. Sometimes you see a little vehicle. There's like an extra pole, but let's find out. Let's find out. Let's just go there. Let's not be an idiot. Let's go there. Oh yeah, look at this, man. We are hauling. Well, we were hauling though, but man, this is so much quicker with mud tires than snow tires. I learned my lesson though. But better slow through snow than crawling through mud. Oh, there must be some northern lights around here too, huh? Yeah, Alaska has that though, just like Finland, Norway, and Sweden, right? And Russia and everything. Everything up in the north, my boys. Yeah. There you go. Ooh, what is that though, huh? Nice. Okay. I could have missed so many things by just looking the different way, right, you know? Alright, which one? The Ford CLT 9000. Goku will be proud that his power was over 9,000, right, you know? Always a beautiful sight, right? See, oh, we got a mission over there, which is lovely, a job. Somebody went down here. That must be the car that we did actually... Wow, yes, that was the car. Yep. Oh, no, it's not. Wait a minute. We have something over here, like a little bridge. Then we have that. Can we check it out? I think that's our job to do, by the way, right? And there's something over here. A little trailer. Oh. Yeah. Well, slap me and call me silly. But it's always nice to see the sunrise after a cold night in the car. Oi, 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 oi. Getting out of the car, hooking up the winch. Wet boots, wet pants, everything. Yo! No. 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 What is this for devilry? Nothing? Why? What the? Come on, pull me, boy. Pull me, boy. Let me do the roly-poly. Yeah, I just want to say that I'm not sure how I hooked one over there, but alright. Roly-poly right on top of it, boy. It would just flip even worse though, I'm certain. Oi! Nice, sir! Let's go, dudes! Let's go, boys! I hope you had one of those coffee cups, right? You know, with a little travel lid on top of it, so you know you didn't burn yourself. The local radio tower was due a shipment of fuel to keep it running. Seems the old tank ran into trouble and is now lost. Can you find it and get it to the radio tower? Lord knows they need it. Interesting. Oh, cool. So close and yet so far. Does that mean that the person just abandoned it, or life abandoned the person? Hey, I mean, it's freaking Alaska, alright? You know, like, yeah. It's the last American frontier. Let's just hope, like, he just had to abandon it. But then he would have known where it was. So I might say someone lost their life here. Yeah. That's sad. But then again, their car is gone, so... I just assume the car is somewhere else. Oh no. The car... It went off-road, crashed, and we got some parts from it. Wow. Yeah, the game can have a dark side, though. Let's deliver it. One problem solved, many more still on the table. Your help is appreciated as always. You're welcome though. Remember, we either have an assassin, a hitman, right, you know, with us, or A lady of the night. And we still have to deliver her. You know? So that sounds so weird that we have to deliver a lady of the night. Oh well, you know, let's just give her a little tour still, and then we might be going on a little adventure up the mountain hill to the trailer park, I suppose. Yo, that's evil, man. That tree is holding me so back with a little branch. Yeah. Yeah, look at that though. That little branch did hold me so back. These trees, they are all powerful, man. They are still alive. They are not dried up or whatsoever, right? You know, they are not kindled. Oh no. Ooh, that is going to be a heavy haul though. Yeah, we have some bad experience with those 5 slot machines. But a job is a job, and Karigo has to do it. And you're just driving next with me, right? Sometimes taking over when I have to take a nap. Just teamwork. Again. Little brands, man. Mother Nature doesn't want me around here. Doesn't seem like we have a job around there though. Yeah, that's a loading platform. Yeah, it is. I kind of wonder what Wolf Grip delivers. I don't know, it kind of looks like a metal place. Ah, drilling spare parts. Interesting. I'm so happy that we can actually fuel up, right? You know, with these scouts, we have so much fuel with us in the gas tanks upstairs. It helps out a lot because we did need some fuel again. Here we are once again, right? You know, draining and draining. Ooh, look at that buoy. Alright, so here's the question, right? The detour is to the right, so why not first take the right and then we can take the left, just to see if there's something around here. I don't know, man. I have a feeling about the left side. I'm not sure why. Detour through the noise hell. Yeah, I never expected actually that one vehicle upgrade over there. So right now, you know, because it's a new zone, I think we might get a little bit spoiled though, but at the same time, maybe not. But I have my eyes everywhere. All right, let's skip the detour. I don't have a lot of experience with the game, right? But I kind of feel like cliffside water might be a perfect place to hide something. Especially in a place like that over there. Oh, there's a car. I don't see a yellow line though. Come on, come on, come on, come on, big boy. Oh, there is. Oh! Woo! Yeah, my nuts, man. The bass against the steering wheel there. Yo, what a tease, huh? What a tease. What did he hide here? Look at that. A race suspension kit, good for venturing down roads or off-road terrain. The Hummer hates too. Kinda miss that freak though, huh? The current is very strong here. Oh, close call. All right, now let's see. Sometimes it just slides a little bit further, so we want to check over here too. Of course. That looks like a place for missions, and so does it over here. Well, you know what? I'm going to do this. Well, right away though. I kind of wanted to do it off screen, but hell no. Let's just go there. Oh, we are doing this really beautifully. No issues at all. I feel like a tank, man, doing that. This person has a beautiful place to live, by the way. Very cold, very isolated, sure and all. Man, the isolation itself might be very worth it, right? Now, we don't want to go here just yet. I don't think there's anything over here anyways. But no. By the way, could we see the car over here? Nah, we did not. What a shame. So there might be something here anyways. We might check it out later on. We are taking the beautiful route over here first. And then we will see, right? You know what will happen next. So there are, so far as I can see though, there have now been what? 2? Maybe 3 hidden items away from a watchtower's fuel. So yeah, that's no good though. That is no good. Because what does it say about the rest of the map, to be honest? Oh, no, 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 no. Stay back. Wow, isn't this a unique little problem? A little tree and a bigger tree right here blocking the route itself. The big tree we cannot get out of the ground though, sadly, right? Yeah. I mean, that might be a oh, there's a truck there though. There's a major problem. We still have to haul the other truck around, you know? So yeah, we are going to be very busy still. Interesting. You look like an old American classic though. Hey, name's Mitch. People around here say a lot of good things about you. I need your services. A local fella named Noah left town with his family a few months back and he abandoned their truck. Can you get it to me? Aye. Probably I can though, my friend. But not right now though. Not right now. I kind of doubt that there's something over there. If there is something, I will get it next time, because we have to grab this truck anyways. There might be... Nah, that's nothing. Okay, so now we are going to explore that. I don't think we find anything though. I'm not sure, of course, but if we do something, you will see it. If not, by that, I want to thank you all for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Have a wonderful time, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Stay happy, stay healthy, and don't forget to subscribe though. Bye-bye.